Cameron may be dead and gone, but as brief as his reign of terror on the young and the restless was, he still managed to cause a lot of damage. The thing is, he may have, in some twisted way, done some good too. We're not in the least bit defending the sociopath's attacks on Sharon, Faith, and their family, but after the year Sharon's had, his return was like a jolt of electricity. When you think about it, the last time we saw this much emotion from Sharon was back when Ray died in April of last year. Sharon Case chatted with Soap Opera Digest for their podcast and recalled the surprise loss. "Those were hard scenes," she said. "It's always hard to play a death, but it's also hard in reality when an actor you've worked with for a long time is leaving the show." And we couldn't help but note it when Sharon made it clear that she felt like she's waking up after the horror Cameron put her through. And if her story arcs haven't felt very dramatic or soapy since losing Ray, I think that after a horrific loss like that, Case noted, nobody's feeling very amorous for at least a year in reality. Sharon, she explained, suffered not just a loss, but a trauma. Losing her husband to a car accident completely blindsided her, just as it would anyone. "That's a lot to endure," she mused, "and it's a big life adjustment that takes time. I thought it was told very realistically that she'd take that time." But Case also hears the fans who've been wanting a bit more from her character. On the other hand, the actress admitted, "This is a soap opera and the show has to go on. Had the story been told any other way, I wouldn't be upset about that either." The good news is all that's changing. It's not just what Sharon expressed on Young and Restless, but Case did offer one preview about what's coming up. "There is one thing I do know happening in the storyline, a little bit in the regard of Sharon, at least feeling at least ready to move on with someone," she shared. "That's coming up. That's coming around the corner that she starts coming around and waking up." Just what is she waking up to though? A new career, a new relationship, or just a general openness to actually start living again and not take such a backseat to her own life? If we were betting folks, we'd say that a relationship is surely just around the corner, especially after Case mused that Sharon may have been jeered out of her mourning or sadness after Cameron attacked her. Or after that ordeal, she decides to take steps forward in her own life and take control of her own life. It's hard to find love with someone new if you can't get past mourning the love you lost. Now though, the sky's the limit, but there's still a whole lot of unknowns. As Case put it, we'll see how that goes. You've got to stay tuned.